Starlights and Sunshines, I'm on the wrong part of the screen. I was messing with my parameters, but now I can turn better. So I think that's worth it.
You can turn better?
Yeah, I can turn better. See?
Look at that turn. Do a little turn on the catwalk. On the catwalk. Do a little turn on the catwalk.
You're so silly, Jeb.
No, I'm not.
You're so silly, Jebby.
Wait, what does that see on stream? $400 total by the end of the stream. There's a wiggle emote giveaway.
Wow, wee. Is that right? Oh, wow, it's not like I set that up myself.
You're welcome. That nearly slipped away, but I caught it.
Throwing Blue Magnum like it's nothing. I got an extension cord, so I'm gonna give it a shot to just like read chat on my phone itself. If I can figure out
chat?
Yeah,
that's almost like phone chat.
If I can figure out how to like just read the chat, because I don't want to see like this stream info. Make it go down. How do I make it go down?
I don't know. Is this on like your phone's Twitch? Because it is a little finicky when I've tried it.
Yeah, it's on like the phone stream manager.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
I don't know either. So I'll just be reading basically only one message because I don't have much backlog on this phone.
So if you want to get your message read, make sure you spam to make sure you're top of the list.
Oh dear God.
Yeah. You turn your slow mode on and let them fight.
Also, there weren't many people in my chat yesterday to use this new thing that I love so much. How do I? Okay. I made a new emote.
New emote? Is that an Aurora 209 Popcat? Look at that. It's usable. It's usable if you're a subscriber.
I wish I could have animated emotes be available to everyone. Like, so bad.
So you say that, but I don't know if I believe you.
I don't actually like Twitch's look at all those pops. I don't actually like Twitch's what's it called? Like their subscription system very much.
Elaborate.
I don't really know how. Gonna be real with you, Chief. It's just, I don't know. I feel like the split between creators isn't equal enough for me to be like, yeah, this is like the shit, you know?
So if you'd rather be able to raise money through like Patreon that has a more equal split, I guess.
Yeah.
But then if you do that, then people can't use your emotes on the Twitch chat.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I mean, obviously, I can see naturally where Twitch comes from and wanting to incentivize you paying Twitch through subs.
Yeah.
But I also understand, you want to make that bread.
And also, I can't have animated emotes on my Discord because I don't have Nitro.
Oh, I do. Oh, I got Nitro.
Oh, I know.
Nitro for days. You gotta have Nitro because then I can have my own private server and just fill it with like pregnant jebbies of various poses.
What?
Huh?
What did you just say? Wait, is the
we can use like the
Halloween one not for this kind of?
Oh, I got gold. I thought we had Halloween.
Oh, wait, no, I didn't get the. I forgot to get the gun modification. I got the outfit, but I didn't get the gun. That was the problem.
Oh, yes.
That was the problem. I'm just silly. I'm just a silly Billy. Halloween outfit for the rest of the season. Oh, but yeah. Also, if we make a total of 400 by the end of stream, so that's $40 more, then I will do a wiggle emote giveaway on Blue Sky.
You don't want to miss that.
Yeah, because I can't post art on Twitter anymore. Ka-chow!
Is that because they're using it to train their AI?
Yep. I am not about that
Well,
life.
you'll love to see it.
But, yeah. And if you don't want to rely on the giveaway, you can also just get a wiggle emote for $10 by donating $10. It wouldn't let me have a fifth... What's it called? Like a fifth incentive on the screen here, so... Apologies for that.
How could you?
I know. Or I suppose it's a 6. The limit was 5.
You know, I thought you were a goddess. And you're being held back by websites and their rules.
I don't understand coding. If I did, I would rule this world.
There'd be so many dating sims.
There would be so many dating sims. And not just like visual novels where you date. No, I'm talking proper simulator games, baby.
Yeah, like the ones where you gotta like have like a balanced breakfast and like manage your weight gain.
Gotta manage
And
your
then
like activities.
Yeah, each action you do, each physical action as a caloric drain.
I think that's just a weight loss simulator, Jebby.
No, because you gotta cultivate those calories so that you have enough to be able to burn off during like moments of tense action.
I think Jebby's been to too many fat clubs.
No, don't.
It's getting in his head, chat. It's getting in his head.
Don't blaspheme against Fat Club.
Oh shit! I forgot to pin the message for the charity. Let me do that. Also, sorry if I'm a bit lower energy and a bit more rambly. I did not sleep much last night.
Oh, that's also true for me. I was sick to the point I couldn't like lay down without feeling like I was gonna throw up until about 6 a.m. my time.
Yeah, I have a cough. It's not as bad as Jebby's, but oh, it is kind of killing my throat a little bit. But goddammit, I'm gonna still stream because we only have a week left. Jebby, we only have a week left. Can you believe that?
I do believe in the passage of time.
I don't.
You know what? I'm pretty happy with my results. I wasn't expecting to make $1, and I made like 150.
Yeah.
So you know what? If it ends right now, I can die happy.
I mean, I could too, but I'm very determined to make the most of it.
It's like make the most out of a group. I think you're already there.
No, like the most of the charity events.
Yeah.
This charity is really special to me, and I don't know when I'm going to be able to do it again. Because as much as I love making money for charity, I haven't made much money for myself this past month.
Oh yeah, my sub count's hit a new low in a while.
I don't think I've really grown in subscribers in months. Not like to complain or anything. You guys don't have to subscribe to me. I don't know how to phrase this without seeming like I'm complaining, so I think I'm gonna shut up.
No, you guys have to subscribe to me because it makes me happy. And if you want to be my friend, you should probably subscribe to me.
What in the
if you're a subscriber to my channel, there is a 17.8% higher chance that I'll be your friend in real life.
What in the parasocial are you on about?
Now, it is a chance, so it's no guarantee, but if you're a subscriber, there is a chance. It's like a gacha, but there's no pity system.
Oh god, no pity system? Why would you do that to them?
In fact, if I pity you, there's a chance that you know, well, I'll probably be polite about it, but I'll probably be like, this person's real down, I don't know. They're really pitiable, you know? I don't know if I want to spend time with them.
Jebby, no.
Yeah, so if it's like that Spice Girls song. If you want to be my lover, you got to get in my subs. You know?
No, I don't know that one.
Oh. And the actual line is, if you want to be my lover, you got to get with my friends, which to me sounds sus.
Oh, it is sus. I think that's the point.
I don't know. I don't know if it is the point. Maybe
Oh my
get with
gosh,
is supposed to
Jebby,
mean
it's a
like be
spider.
friends. It's a spider.
It's a spider.
Oh, I don't know if I can do this.
It's a spider.
It was kind of goofy looking, and that's the scariest.
Feels happy. I had a monster today already, but goddamn, I feel like I need more energy.
I'm yeah.
What was that
I am
response?
super low energy today. It is. I've had 2 hours of sleep
Oh dear God.
between now and I guess maybe about 36-ish hours ago.
Chippy.
It's going good, but it's the weekend. I'm working tomorrow, sadly, but it's the weekend.
It's not the weekend if you're working the next day.
TGI Friday.
What does that mean?
Thank God it's Friday.
Hi, Gorpez. Yippee!
Hi, Gorpez. Oh, we're getting in a yippee. Let me alt tab real quick. I'll throw in 2. Take it away, chat.
Here with chili. Wowee, what kind? Yippee.
Is it a bean chili?
Boing.
Is it John Cena's famous Bing chili?
John Cena? Who's John Cena?
John Cena. The champ, John Cena.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Often comes out to a cheering crowd with trumpets going da 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 da.
Is his name
He
John?
waves his first name's John, yeah. Waves his hand in front of his face and says, "You can't see me."
That doesn't sound right. Does he go by another nickname?
He's called Cena, often.
Maybe it's just the way you're pronouncing it is what's throwing me off.
What, John Cena?
It makes it sound like you know the guy personally.
Well, listen. It is.
You know the guy from down the street, John.
Yeah, you know the guy who plays Peacemaker, John.
Oh my god, I loved Peacemaker. That was such a fun show.
I watched it.
It's fun.
But it is weird though because like when this guy, the few like wrestling feuds I've seen of his, it is weird because his opponents do call him John.
Yeah.
And I remember he was having one against like a guy who's called like The Miz, but his name's Mike Mizanin. Like his real name is Mike Mizanin, I think.
Did they just call him John?
No, the guy he was feuding with is called Mike Mizanin, but he was just like he goes by The Miz as his wrestler name, but John Cena was just calling him Mike, like. So it was just like a promo battle, a duel of words between Mike and John.
God, sometimes I forget John Cena's a wrestler and like not just an actor because he's so good at acting.
He's done pretty well for himself out there.
And also the name John doesn't inspire wrestler within me.
It's. I guess that's why he primarily goes by Cena.
Yeah. John Cena. Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, you know, for famed Scooby Doo, straight to DVD fame.
Straight to DVD.
Okay, he's actually like on par with Chris Redfield for being able to stop boulders.
Can you imagine being on par with Chris Fuck You Redfield or even Jebby Fuck You Ratfield?
Yeah, that last one. The closest people can get is if they're sub to me. Then they'll be able like they can talk to me as if they're well like equals, you know, because we become there's a higher chance of being my friend if you're sub to me.
Did I hear the news? What news? Because probably not now.
Something about anime.
That's not news, Corpez.
Cassie's apparently into kills. Who knew?
That's not news. Okay, I am not reading on my phone. I am not used to it. I'm just gonna turn this off.
Just wasting power at this point.
I know. I'm just gonna set this to the side. Stop sitting on my phone.
Power doesn't grow on trees, you know.
Yeah, it really doesn't. Have you heard that apparently people, like tech bros, are like, oh, we're using all of the power in the power grid to fund our AI? Let's just build nuclear power plant. Okay.
Yeah, well, yeah, you know, just. But then when people stop using AI, there'll just be like a huge surplus of power.
Or, you know, nuclear power plants aren't exactly the most safe.
See, they're a weird one. Nuclear power. Nuclear power is pretty like clean compared to other things
Oh,
and
it's
pretty
very
safe
clean.
until it goes wrong.
And when it goes
If you can
wrong,
stop it going
it
wrong,
goes really wrong.
yeah, but
Whoever's funded a nuclear reactor, I'm not surprised.
until that though, until those days, it's golden dreams.
Mm-hmm.
It's just when it goes wrong, you know. Oh boy.
I'm pretty sure
Get
one major company is even like trying to revive one of the biggest nuclear, like one of the nuclear reactors that had like the worst meltdown in US history. They're like, oh yeah, let's just bring it back. It's like, huh? Oh,
Yeah, no one's using it. It's free
yeah,
real estate.
no one's using it. And it just makes me very nervous as someone who has a hyperfixation on Chernobyl.
Huh. Didn't know that about you.
Yeah. I think about it a lot.
Yeah. You know, is it like, you know, when the thing was going around of being like, I think about the Roman Empire every day.
Yeah,
Is that your Roman Empire?
Chernobyl is my Roman Empire.
Have you played the Stalker games yet? I feel like you probably haven't.
I haven't. I want to.
Yeah?
There's another game set in Chernobyl. I forget what it's called, but it looked really cool because it's like pretty much one-to-one accurate with the actual, you know, shut down town.
I think there was like a Stalker that was called like Chernobylite.
I think that's it, yeah. Well, let's do poop cubes.
We'll get you on that. Yeah, we'll get you playing that.
Maybe after we finish Power Watch, that'll be the next thing, and you'll just hear me ramble for like 15 hours straight about Chernobyl.
Yeah, that like 12-hour stream.
Fun fact, it's
The
not
Chernobyl
even...
deep dive.
Not even... Like, Chernobyl isn't even the correct way to pronounce it. But
It's
I can't...
Chernobyl.
That makes it sound like you're saying it backwards. I wish I could pronounce it correctly, but my accent kind of gets in the way whenever I try.
Listen, whenever I order a pastry, I go, "Can I have a pane of chocolate?" I don't make any effort. Listen, this
Pain
is the way
of
it's spelled.
chocolate.
Yeah, this is the way you're gonna get it. All right.
I hope one day you just order chocolate poison and they have to go question mark, question mark, question mark, chocolate fish?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's it.
Chocolate poison, right? What part am I getting wrong here? And that poison
Poisson.
better be flavorful.
Pet this darble, many pet this darble. Poisson. Chocolate poisson.
Poisson.
Poisson!
How's life,
Ooh.
Aurora?
Ooh. I don't know, man. I'm tired.
Just call it.
Nah.
31 minutes in. I think that's enough. I like that we've agreed to not touch the house.
Oh my gosh, same. I'm like, I wonder if Debbie's touching the house, because I'm certainly not.
Oh, I perished the thought.
Perish the thought.
This guy's got a little bit of eyeshadow on.
You got a little bit of eyeshadow on. Oh, bless you. By the way, do you want to tell chat what's in my Vgen requests?
There was. I mean, I think I saw it on the stream because I wasn't talking, but I was lurking. There's Ratman.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean in my client to-do list.
The clown. I think. I don't think that's been done yet.
No. I have that one in my I have that one in my to-do list. Which is the one you haven't paid for yet, Jebby?
Oh, calling me out for not paying you yet, Jesus.
That's not the part I'm calling you out for. Check that's alright, let me see.
It may be a little Preggers Jebba's request, but we've been through this, all right? We've been through this. I'm gonna get really good at it, and I'm gonna make an animation where Preggers Jebba's legs up on the stirrups gives birth to a thumbnail of a video or a schedule.
Why are you like this?
I think I was made this way.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, I think you're to blame.
No. Did I see the cat under the bed? Oh, I don't think I did. I think I just saw the tortoise shell. Oh my god. Why is he laying on top of another cat?
It's pronounced tortoise shell.
You're tortoise shell.
How dare you?
I dare easily. How dare you?
So I want you to give me a definitive list of reasons why you're making such a big deal about the Preggers Jebba's request.
I mean, I won't because I still want to get paid for it, but like, I just want to get into your mind of why.
Listen, some people
Calico.
Some people have dreams, right?
Mm-hmm.
And is a rat not allowed to dream?
I don't think dreams have anything to do with this.
What do you mean?
I think you're a pervert.
A pervert's not allowed to dream, or
No.
they gotta live in the real world.
No.
No, what I was gonna say is, that was just a joking bit. Some people have dreams, okay? And some people Some people, they've said it to me. Great people, beautiful people. They come up to me, tears in their eyes, and they say, "Jebby, I wish you would carry my child." Um, not necessarily deliver it, but carry it.
Just hold it.
Yeah, just like, you know, within my belly.
I don't know about that. I don't know if that's true, Jimmy.
Listen,
In fact, I think that
Gorpez,
makes
you
you
get
kind of a nasty boy.
Gorpez, you can back me up, right?
I don't know if he wants to. God damn it.
Oh, what is that? What is that? Do you deny the evidence of your eyes, Aurora?
Yes. Yes, I do, and I forever will.
Caca!
Caca!
Broogie woogie. Eh.
Eh.
Should I get started on the house, or should I finish this hat off first?
Finish what hat? What?
This building you were doing.
Oh yeah. I would love help with this. You're both pervs.
First of all, how dare you?
Second of all, I'm right.
I'm a little listen.
Listening.
All right.
Alright, I'm listening.
I am the voice of the voiceless. I represent the people who cannot represent themselves.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
How's that? Like who?
Like people who like they can't handle the shame of what being themselves publicly means.
Joey, don't laugh. Joey, don't laugh when you say that.
I'm not laughing.
Jeffy, don't laugh.
I'm not laughing.
Jeffy, don't laugh.
I'm very serious, actually. I'm not laughing.
Garfez, you sure ass are.
Avatar of life.
Jeffy, don't laugh.
Listen, I'm just saying, you know, we all represent a certain part of your domain, all your model children. and I'm the part like the representative of the nasty ones.
I mean, Cassie's the only one who's commissioned NSW so far. Just saying.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I've said a lot about it, but I'm not necessarily sure if I kind of want to see like Jebby the rat hanging Squidward's nose.
I don't think I want to see that either.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it'd be funny, but I don't know if I want to drop like 100 big ones on getting that done.
To just see Jebby with a dick as long as he is tall.
Dragging it on the floor.
Oh god.
So you understand my predicament.
I do. Anyway, we should probably change topic.
I don't know. I don't
How
know
you
about
been,
that.
Jebby?
How have I been? Do you want the truth?
Truth?
Do you want the truth?
Truth?
I've been okay. I accidentally pulled out a dental filling
Ooh.
about 15 minutes before stream.
Oh dear god. How's your mouth feeling?
It's all right. There's just a hole.
There's just a
There's just a
hole.
hole in the side of my head. It's
In
not
the
hurting.
side
It's
of
not
your head?
bleeding. Well, it's kind of like it's the tooth behind the canine.
Oh. Like beside the canine? What do you mean behind the canine?
Like you have like a if you assume like the front two teeth are like the front of your mouth, and then you
Uh-huh.
go like rightwards, it's the one after the canine on the top.
Okay. I had to like feel my own teeth to understand what you're talking about.
Yeah, that one. It
Just get
had
some
a nerve
Flex
taken out of it.
Seal.
Yeah, I mean, if it works, it works.
It's the tough
But I'm
stains
doing okay.
out. That's the wrong commercial.
Keeps tough stains in. Can seal that up. That bad boy ain't going anywhere.
Can we get some flex tape for Debbie's mouth, please?
I mean, if you just pour some Flex Seal in there, they got like liquid form, right?
Just drink it.
Just drink it, but just pour a little bit into the hole. I might have to be like leaning back. Waterboard me a little bit in Flex Seal.
Waterboard you with Flex Seal? I don't think that's a good idea, Debbie.
I think, I think Phil Swift would be all over it.
Ah, hello.
Hiya.
Hey, I'm streaming. What's up? I will be right back.
Okay. Ugh. I can't hear you.
Ah, I'm back.
Oh yeah.
My grandma got a call from our roommate, and there's drama that I could probably talk about a little here because it's not really related to my job, but my roommate's been like sneaking people into the house like in the middle of the night,
Oh.
which yeah, in the lease agreement it's, you know, no overnight guests, so she's pissed. My grandma's pissed, the homeowner.
Yeah.
Like pissed. Pissed. And
like drunk.
no, like really fucking mad. And I'm just sitting here like, well, whoa, I wish I could do something about that, but I can't really sit down and talk right now because I am live. So,
You could invite them on air, you know. Find out. We could have like the chat can ask them question AMA, you know.
how did
And
you
you can
get up
title
there?
something really inflammatory. I walked with my feet.
Wowee. But yeah, she's really mad, and I don't blame her because they've also been, you know, sneaking weed into her house, which, you
That's
know,
not great.
yeah, not great, not great, not
Yeah,
great.
I don't know if you're one of those the states that allow it.
We
But
are.
it's as many potential benefits as it can have for people. It does fucking stink.
Yeah. And you know, they were smoking it inside, like in their room.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I don't think I'm gonna have a second roommate for much longer.
I'm on my way.
Jebby, the Great Migration.
Yeah, I got no money and I mean,
Hi, Silas.
yeah, you don't have to apologize. You know,
Yeah,
you're a
no,
stream viewer, right? Wait,
you
here for
are a
you.
viewer. You're not on live with me or anything. Please, come and go as you please.
Yeah, if I left, I'd be hearing it. I'd be getting it up to the neck from the CEO themselves.
Oh my god, yeah, we can talk about Crypt Stars.
Trip stars.
We're in a VTuber group, guys. That we
Yeah,
made.
it's us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How dare you be a chronic apologizer? I do not forgive you.
I'm right with you, Chief, and I'm sorry that we've made you apologize for that.
Two chronic apologizers fight.
That's why we get together like chocolate and strawberries.
Gasp.
We're chronic apologizers.
And also, like, the person, like, obviously they knew, like, they both were very well aware that he was not supposed to be there. Because, like, they didn't, like, he was throwing his trash away in, like, the bathroom trash can.
Yeah.
To, like, hide it, I guess? We're also fairly certain they've been, like, taking food from our fridge.
I guess one thing, like, once you've betrayed trust on one thing, then it's easy to be like, oh, well, they probably betrayed it here as well, and here as well,
Yeah.
and here as well.
It's like a bunch of little things that I had been noticing, but, like, you know, trying to not... I was like, oh, but maybe I'm just imagining things, you know?
Yeah.
But now it's like, oh no.
So is there going to be divine intervention from the Aurora?
Divine intervention from Grandma Starshine, more like.
The Great Goddess.
Grandma Goddess. But yeah,
Grandma.
she's pissed.
It's only a bit of harmless fun, though.
Light bolt incoming!
Yeah, it's just a little bit of Mary Jane, and overnight guests that you didn't know of even being in your house.
Yeah, because that's comforting, sneaking someone in the middle of the night.
Yeah, like, because that's even like, if you went out to like get a drink or something and you passed them also out to get a drink or something,
That would
then
be horrifying.
yeah.
It would just be, oh my dear God, there's a person in my
Yeah.
house. That is like an immediate 911 call.
Yeah, you could be like, oh, like, no guests or no overnight guests. You could argue like, oh, but I want it. Well, they did sign the contract, but whatever. But unknown guests, unauthorized guests,
Yeah.
that's extra hooky.
It's creepy. Only heard that in movies. Feels weird that happened IRL. Yeah, and I'm like, it's like the bathroom they were using was, my bathroom. It's the bathroom I use. And there's just a strange man that I don't know using that bathroom. And I don't know if he was like touching my stuff. Guy. I'm fairly certain she was touching my stuff. Because, like, one night I came into the bathroom and it just smelled like my perfume. And I only use my perfume when I go out. And I didn't go out that night.
Because one day I came home, I went into the bathroom, and she was in there touching my stuff. So I'm pretty sure she was touching my stuff.
I'm pretty sure. No, she was like, I could just like smell like it wasn't like the amount of perfume that I use, because I like put a little bit on my wrists, whatever, bing bam boom. It smelled like my perfume,
Yeah.
Like it was almost like nauseating how much it smelled like my perfume.
Maybe there was a gnome or a gnome adjacent creature that like broken
Denial
in
of
and was trying to
betrayal.
get into it. And like maybe she'd fought the gnome like creature, but some of the perfume got spilled in the scuffle. Maybe that's what happened.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Or a
I'm just
leprechaun.
saying,
Who's to say?
Well, I mean, if they fought a leprechaun, one, I don't think your roommate would still be here to this day. The look of the leprechaun, that's good. That's gonna fuck you. They're gonna crit you. They're gonna crit you so hard.
They'll crit your ass to hell.
Yeah, and if they survived a leprechaun, it would have been a bloody fight. Did you see any green blood?
Oh, and you want to know another thing?
I kind of don't like how you changed topic, honestly. Yeah, go ahead.
So, long story short, I was setting up like a chore app so that like things wouldn't get done twice in one day, and just so we could like know who did what. And she was so like pissed that I even brought up the idea to her. Like, oh well, I don't touch anything that's not mine. I clean up after myself. And we know for a fact that she uses our butter and she doesn't exactly fully clean up the kitchen every time she uses it. It's not like she's wiping off the stove.
Yeah.
So it's like, I thought that was a bit weird, but I was like, no, maybe she just isn't into the idea of like helping with other chores. That's fine. But now that this has happened, I'm like, so you're inviting someone who we don't even know to basically live in our house, and you don't even want to like clean the bathroom? What is wrong with you?
Yeah, and not to mention you clean up after yourself. And why is there the trash? To use the American term, why is there trash in my bathroom bin?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And that smelled like weed. And like the rest of us don't use weed. Cause like I already got dissociation. I don't need weed on top of that. And my other
Maybe the
roommate is just
perfume
not
trying to
into
cover the
it.
smell of weed.
Maybe the perfume was to hide the smell of weed. Jebby, you're so right.
Always am.
And like, God, my grandma's pissed. Now I'm pissed.
Dude, I wasn't too fussed about it, but now that we talked about it, now that we've gone over the possibilities, that leprechaun thing you were saying
That
earlier,
leprechaun
now
thing,
I'm pissed.
now I'm mad, man.
Fucking leprechauns in my house.
Leprechauns, if you bring a leprechaun into my house, I'm gonna be mad.
Yeah, those things are lethal. They're not even gonna try and kill you, but they'll pull it off.
So, yeah. Also, the reason, like, my grandma called me out for a second to, like, talk to me. So, she got a call from this roommate, and at least she admitted to, like, yeah, this person's been staying in your house. But, like, no apologies. No even, like, I was in the wrongs.
Yeah, he stayed. What are you gonna do about it?
Yeah, it's like, you're not even gonna say sorry?
You're even gonna like try and like explain rationale, appeal to our morality.
It's
What an
like,
idiot!
oh, Silas, you can come over. You're the one leprechaun I like. But like, man, what the hell? You know?
Don't you think you're being a little bit unrealistic though about this?
Do you?
Uh, I think I've brought up pretty understandable, valid concerns.
The leprechaun.
Yeah, leprechauns are dangerous. I mean, I said gnome or gnome adjacent. It
No,
could have been a
leprechaun.
halfling.
Could have been a halfling.
Shire folk.
Shire folk. But yeah,
You know, in which
today
case,
is just
oh,
not
sorry.
the day of me and Jebby, is it?
No. Year of the Rat has come to an end.
The year isn't even over yet, Jebby.
Yeah, it was all up until now. You know, I bequeath this year back to whatever fucking animal it was before I claimed it for the rat.
Sometimes I think about how 2020 was the year of the rat.
Yeah?
It's the plague.
Yeah, you're on something there.
I love you, Jebby, but man,
What?
the year of the rat.
I think I did good work that year.
I'm gonna blame you for it.
Yeah, I'll take the blame. Yeah, I'm hashtag notorious. It's right there in my Twitch bio, but I take credit. Oh, that's the Black Plague, not COVID, actually. But I could add COVID. I could add it in my wiki and said it COVID as well.
I don't think you want to, Jebby. I think people will cancel you on Twitter.com.
But on Blue Sky, they wouldn't.
No, on Blue Sky, you'd just get banned.
You just immediately banned.
No nasty boys on Blue Sky. That's the new rule.
Really? What the fuck?
You sound like you don't believe me.
Can we all like go to MySpace or something then? If there's no nasty boys.
MySpace, the land of the nasty boys, spelled with an I.
Yeah. You know, MySpace profiles were sick. You could set a song to be the song that plays on your your page, And you could have all kinds of special effects. It would take like genuine minutes to load in when someone went into your page, as well as a song loading with its own volume bars. People trying to desperately scroll over your page to find the volume sliders to that song and turn it down.
God, you're old.
That was kind of uncalled for, honestly. Listen, just because there's a decade difference between us and we both watch My Little Pony.
When you put it like that, it makes it seem even worse. A decade of difference.
And yet, you don't even say things like risen and no cap on a stack. That's me.
Yeah, because you're trying to be cool. I'm just
I
naturally that way. Don't laugh!
You ain't even faking it till you make it. You just ain't it.
Rude.
And on your stream.
On my stream, on the charity stream, Jeffy.
It's payback for that time when I farmed like 5,000 sand on a charity stream. And it's still not equal.
Yeah, no, that's fair, actually.
I was up till 4 in the goddamn morning, shoveling sand.
You didn't have to.
But
We haven't
then,
even
what would I
finished
complain
that
about?
damn roof.
What would I complain about if I didn't do it? It gave me great ammunition. It was an investment.
It was an investment in misery.
I'm in the business of misery. Let's take it from the top. Yeah, you didn't expect a Paramore reference in the year of our Lord 2024, did you?
No, not at all. I love the big ol' orange moon in the background.
Bark at the moon.
The moon. It's a massive moon.
You know what I think stupid?
What?
The mountain in Outlast 1 is called Mount. Like the asylum, it's called Mount Massive Asylum.
Mount Massive?
Yeah, it's like this is Mount Jockoff, Mount fucking huge.
Hey.
Hey, you look spooky.
Mount Wowee.
Yeah, we're doing good. Let's take a look at you. I want to see if you had like you usually got like clouds and moons. I wonder if you had spiders on. You got bats. You got bats.
No spiders.
But no creepy spiders.
No spiders. Is this our Silas impression?
A little bit. You know, there's a chance I'm doing a Shrek ASMR soon.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I got the Blue Yeti as well, so I could like turn on like binaural mode, and I could really like get you on each ear.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll get like some Jello, and I'll do like footsteps in the swamp, sloshing around in the Jello. Oh, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll really go the whole hog. Maybe I'll find a new career in whispering sensual Shrek noises.
So you want to be an ASMR boyfriend? Is that the VTuber path you're going down?
Listen, I've only got 3 options, and one of them is Twitter famous but not Twitch famous. So there's only really 2 options, and that's boyfriend experience or harem.
Any reason why you want to go boyfriend experience and not harem?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like if I went harem, there'd be like no room for you in my life. You know?
Wow, no room for your mother.
Well, yeah. Do you want to? Do you, like, I'm sorry. Should I invite you to the harem? No, no, thank you. These are my babes, and this is my mom.
This is my mom.
Yeah, she's fine. That's why I'm fine.
The image
That's where I
is
get
even better when you think of Jebby as like a little fat rat.
it. Yeah.
Like, it's funny of just like imagining a guy say that, but imagining a little fat rat saying it is so much funnier.
About like an actual like ethereal godly beauty.
Then you just
Yeah, that's where I
look
get
into
it.
the sun and see a rat.
Yeah. This rat that's way too confident in themselves.
Or maybe just the right amount of confident.
Oh shit, you right. Maybe I should look at it that way more often.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mom.
Gonna start sounding like Wolf. I do find it funny that Wolf calls me mom, but I have not made Wolf a model.
Maybe you should make him a model on the house.
On the house, man. I do not have that kind of cash.
Why not? What if he gives $50 to a charitable organization?
And wins a raffle, then yeah. By the way, chat, we only have a week left.
Bum bum bum.
A week left to get all your donations in. Up your chances of winning the model.
For spookies and goofies, I do not like looking at the donator list on that anymore.
Oh yeah.
I don't like looking.
You've donated so much.
$230.
Ooh.
Oof, indeed.
Built the exterior to my house. Ooh, yeah, sure, show.
Wasn't sure that was in Minecraft.
Shrimp hawking.
I'm gonna go. But I've not actually moved.
Chat really does rely on us making noises to know that we stretched, huh?
I mean, they can see your body shift and you know, as they said in Critical Role one time, shiver and queef.
What did you just say to me?
But you know, I'm just a PNG tuber, so I can just make noise. He meant to say quiver and shift. And it came out shiver and queef.
You know what queefing is, Jeffy. I beggeth your pardon.
Yeah, it was like it was like the forms shiver and queef it before you.
I don't like what that implies. Why are they queefing
Like,
at me?
like fearful.
Okay, breathe.
That is delicious.
I don't know if that's the right word for this, Jebby.
It was an honest human mistake. It's like when you're in science class and everybody reads organism as orgasm. It's just human error that every person does.
I have never done that.
Oh, me neither, but everyone else apparently made that slip up. You know, I started to doubt whether or not it was genuine, but apparently no, every single person in my school made that slip up.
Every single person?
Probably not everyone. You know, I like to embellish, but a good deal of them.
Mm-hmm.
If the word organism was in a lesson, there's probably at least one person who said orgasm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And I think we did it for clout, honestly.
Yeah. You say orgasm for
Yeah.
clout in middle school, Jimmy?
No, no. I mean, we've just been through this. I never did it, but I was too cool for that. I had enough clout. My cup runneth over with clout.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was, I was top dog. But I became top rat. You know, it's like ruined my role in
Top
society.
rat.
Top rat. Top rat in a top hat.
There's
No,
no
no, 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 no,
there's
no,
no
no.
more rat in top hat. You don't have fancy outfit yet.
I'm too poor for the fancy outfit.
But not poor
Gotta buy
enough to
charity
not
outfit.
get pregnant rat.
Listen, listen. It's a
Pregnant.
teenage pregnancy. I'm not prepared for it.
You're not a teenager. You're. I'm sorry, Jemmy.
Oh my god. Dependent on a I fell. Um, dependent on recent on like soon to come up events in America. I'll make a follow up rat, which is either been able to get an abortion or has been forced to carry the child.
Jemmy. Stop it. Dear God.
That's why I paused and went, oh my god, before I spoke. I was like, should I go with that one?
Yeah, should you have gone
And
with that
I chose, yeah. Yeah, it was actually a genius move. A masterclass.
one? In what?
In humor and community engagement of the topical variety.
Nah.
Yeah. This is the kind of thing you can expect with Cripster.
No.
This
Uh-uh.
is this
Untrue.
is what you can expect from a very badly behaved member of Cripstars.
I'm gonna spritz you with a spray bottle, you motherfucker.
No. See,
Also,
we're
ooh,
like
that looks really cool,
the
Garpez.
team. We're like the team in Beyblade, right? And I'm
What?
like Kai.
What?
I'm the loner on the outside.
What do you...
From anime Beyblade.
There's an anime for Beyblade?
Yeah. Every toy's got an anime.
That's true.
But yeah, I'm part of the team, but I'm like the loner that's a little bit too cool for the team, but until he learns the lessons of friendship.
So you need to go to My Little Pony school.
A little bit. Like I'm still like aloof, and I'm still like a bit of a loner, but you know, I like discover that hey, you know, having friends isn't so bad.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's good to have people to rely on. And you know, it's not a weakness to rely on people.
What is this conversation?
What? I'm just telling you the arc, so you're better prepared for it when it happens.
I don't think I could be if I tried.
Well, listen, the season finale. I'm gonna need that Jebby Rat outfit for the season finale. Can you please can you have mercy? I think I'm wedged.
You got a witchy.
Sure. I kind of need to go to the bathroom. Can I rely on you to finish this last?
Wait,
1%?
I also have to go to the bathroom.
Oh no. I'll race you.
BRB?
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh god. I'll be right back, chat. Okay, I'm back. Time for more spritz spray. My dog wants back in. Let me go get her. Somebody come and get her. She's back. Baby girl, pepper dog. Hi, baby. Rooster. Good girl. Yay. And thus I have made a loop around Jebby. Where is the dirt on this thing? Oh, there it is. There we go. All right, what's the next one? Side door frame. Where the fuck is that? Side door, side door, side door. Side door. Side door. Side door. Shh. Side door. Okay, what's the next one? Perimeter gargoyles. What is a perimeter gargoyle? And where is a perimeter gargoyle? Oh, it's the one Jebby was supposed to clean. Oh, Jebby left this place a mess. Jebby. Filthy rat man. Yep. Spray the bat down. I wouldn't call this a gargoyle, but you do you, game, I guess. I'd say this more is like a cat with wings. What is the definition of a gargoyle anyway? Oh, heads up, ad break in like 2 minutes. I wonder what the definition of a gargoyle is. Is it just like stone animal? Or is it more specific than that? Okay. The jack-o'-lantern's not clean. Oh, it's this jack-o'-lantern. Ah, shit, I'm out of water.
Back, I win.
How the fuck would that count as winning? I
Well,
literally circled you.
You know, you've never won before, so I guess you wouldn't know why that counts as winning. You sprinted towards me. You're like, you motherfucker.
You motherfucker, you listen here. What's the definition of a gargoyle, Jebby?
It's a goyle that gargles.
You're a gargoyle.
Hey.
What?
Isn't it like, I guess, like
I
some
was
kind of
about
like
to say that, man.
I don't know, isn't it like some like protector or like guardian, like gar for guardian? I don't know.
I don't know. Why do you think I'm
I don't
asking you?
know. Because you were quizzing me and you wanted to make me like a fool.
Well, I mean, sometimes, yeah.
On this occasion?
No.
Oh, okay.
It was a genuine question.
Yeah, I think it's like some kind of like a protector kind of guardian figure.
Mm-hmm.
They do all look real spooky, but like the more literal thing is usually it's like some kind of a Again, we say like a gargoyle as like an actual form of creature. Usually, stone, statuey type of creature. That's like kind of a humanoid bat.
Uh-huh.
Often carved into the sides of buildings, but sometimes they're like demons. Depending on the setting we're playing in.
Mm-hmm. Well, the
You gotta
little
think about.
bats on the fences are called gargoyles, so I was trying to make sense of that.
Ah.
I love that this is called a pumpkin shed.
That's where you keep your pumpkins.
Pumpkins. What would you do if you got a pumpkin stuck on your head?
I'd probably put my kind of hands against the underside of it and push up really hard.
Hmm. What would you do if you got a pumpkin stuck on your willy?
I'd probably like wrap my kind of like the fleshy bit between the thumb and like the index finger around the base of it and kind of push it off. If it was stuck, I guess I'd probably use a sharp implement to cut into the pumpkin, and like remove the majority of it from around the end. Um, and then kind of like make a, once I've got it down to like quite if it's still stuck, now that I've like weakened it by getting most of its structural integrity out of the way, then I can like slip something betwixt the pumpkin and the the foreskin and kind of like pop it open.
If you got it stuck on your Richard?
Is that the same thing?
See, the joke was they're both just names.
Are you proud of yourself? Are you happy? What are you gonna say? What if you got it stuck on your Johnson next?
Yeah. That's such a genuine answer. It was such a genuine answer. It made me laugh. I didn't even get to the punchline yet.
You sound real goddamn happy with yourself.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, Lord. It was such a genuine, thought out response.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. We have two Eves. Oh, wait. Found him.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't even know what an Eve is.
Like this underside bit.
Ah. Oh.
Yay!
Whoop 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 whoop.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
All right. Golpez had a nice follow-up question.
Don't put those up there. They don't have a flared base.
What if you had like a potato up there and it sprouted its roots?
Why would you put a potato in there?
I think you're focusing too much on a
No,
unrelated
I don't
question.
think I am.
Well, you use them for like vodka, don't you?
I guess.
Well, there's your answer.
I don't think that's an answer, Jebby.
Just potato from silence.
Potato! go.
Yeah, prime growing environment. Dark, damp. Unless
Oh.
you're unless you're oh my god, like should I even go with that? Unless you're a certified not to have of a WAP.
Like Ben Shapiro's wife.
Yeah, I didn't know if I should name them, but yeah, that's what I was umming and ahhing over. I don't like to get political on these streams.
Yeah, except for the time where you got political in the streams.
Hey, we don't bring those up. Can you invite me?
Should I?
Listen, I'm in your stream either way. And I was thinking about some nasty things I could say when I was away for the toilet visit.
I wonder why you were thinking of nasty things on the toilet.
It was unrelated to the toilet. No. First of all, get out. No, it was related to Jebba's what with the preggers and such.
Yeah, your kink.
It's not my kink, all right.
You can't
I don't
even get through that sentence without a giggle.
I do not long to be filled to the brim, all right.
You sure you don't, Jebby? Keep telling yourself that. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll find a guy who wants to fill you as much as you want to be filled.
No. Okay. All right. If anything, it's got to be a futa. All right.
I don't know about that.
It's got to be.
I don't know. Does it have to be a futa if it's Jenny Rat?
Well, you see, that's the thing. Like I've heard it. No. This is real. I've heard people say when they're men that exclusively play female characters, but it's like, oh yeah, no, because obviously because it's me and I'm just playing a female character, that means that they have a cock, you know. I only ever play I only play women, but they all have penises because they're me. So that's a real actual person that exists in the world. That's all they do. That's like, no, listen. I may play a woman, but they're all swinging. They're all swinging down there, right? Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
They all got meat.
They got meat.
Proud of yourself for that one?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I don't get political on the stream, but when I do.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say that because after what I said about the model change, I was like, yeah, I'm not even sure what a post-abortion Jebby would look like. I guess he'd have kind of like a deflated, saggy looking belly.
Oh,
I don't know.
God.
I don't really know women's bodies, but what I do know.
Yeah, no, I can tell.
Shoes wrapped their bodies.
Aw, yeah. Choose.
Hey, that is a CH.
I'm so sorry, Jimmy. Sometimes after your nasty boy, I have to knock you down a peg.
Sometimes I have to engage in a little bit of good old fashioned racism.
We're the same race.
Listen, we do not hail from the region of Kokos.
Excuse me.
Sorry. I thought you were egressing upon me.
Why would I do that?
I don't know. It feels like we've got a bit of a toxic stream going on today.
Jeffy, why would I do that?
I felt heckled. I felt threatened. My back was up against a corner.
Oh, but Jeffy, I'd never do anything to hurt you. You know that.
See, I'm notorious for lying about things. I think it's really funny,
I'm not.
but I do think it's going too far when you lie about the water sports.
No, you don't.
You know what? You're right. I do think it's funny when you lie about the water sports.
Oh, kitty photo. Kippy cab. Okay.
Okay.
We
That was it.
need something to talk about that isn't nasty.
I don't really know if I have anything. Then I've not finished watching it. Because I decided to pull out part of my mouth. But the new ZZZ update looks kind of cool so far.
Wah. Also, heads up, the roommate. Oh, yep, I'll be back.
Okay. Good luck. Hello?
I didn't unmute myself. I am back. How'd I get over here?
Hello. I'll never tell.
How dare you? But yeah, now we just wait for Grandma to get home, and the stream might end early, like as soon as she gets home. Because oh boy.
So, I guess I'll leave it. I was gonna ask, like, so what went down in that small break, but it might be a bit of a precarious situation to start mentioning it.
Yeah. Especially since I don't know how thick the walls are.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna like mentally prepare myself.
This stream has been absolutely cursed.
I know. It has been.
Like, everything we've talked about has been really cool, but everything in our personal lives around it just...
We are cursed today, Jebby. We are cursed.
Well, you know what? It
You
could
pulled
be...
part of your mouth out. I'm having troubles.
You know what? It could be related to the... I don't think they've yet been revealed, the final member of Cryptstars.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
you dare blame them.
Could have cursed us.
That would be shit. That'd be mad. That'd make me mad.
Yeah, I'd be like, what? WTF, I thought we were friends.
What? You really like your trident, don't you?
It's pretty good. I see you're using it yourself.
Jibbity thanky envy.
I mean, there is a Jebity 7 Angie emote. A-N-G-Y.
Not angry?
There isn't an Angui.
Are you not angry?
But, I mean, if the community wants it, there could be.
What would Jibbity 7 angry be looking like?
It'd probably like have like a pacifier in its mouth as well. And if I'm like being like a baby at a video game, if I'm like really like fucking whinging about things not being fair, then people can post it. It's like, oh, a little baby rage. Oh, be angry.
Angry but with an uwu mouth, just this thing is massive.
Yeah, and it's caked on.
Oh yeah.
Ugh. Imagine buying cleaning fluid.
Oh yeah, we could do that.
We could, but that just feels like pissing away money. Money that can be spent on...
I mean, for these jobs, they only give us a limited amount of, like, a certain fluid. And we don't pay for it.
Or should I say...
Damn it. Oh, I should have anticipated that.
It's very unpredictable what I'm gonna do on stream. I'm the wild card.
More like the horny card.
What the WTF? First of all, there is no space in my heart or my loins for Steve Rambo.
Sure. Sure, there's not.
I appreciate him for his acting chops.
That's all? Not his other chops?
I've not seen his mutton chops.
I hate mutton chops.
Maybe once I get a naked rat base, maybe I can get like a fine pair of mutton chops on a naked rat.
Why?
Create the ugliest little rat.
The ugliest little guy you've ever damn seen.
Jebity 7. Ugh.
Ugh. 77. Ew, but the ew. You know what? I'm gonna start going through this, like, based on like, oh, this is the first item on the list. That's what I'm gonna do.
What? You crazy.
77. Oh my god, what is that?
Now that's a suffix. I really like the weirdos is like weirdo D, Weirdo G. So there's no other weirdo G's. So they just put like ow and then whatever like emote name and then it's weirdo gal whatever.
Maybe I should rename mine to like Rora.
Rora Star.
Rora Star.
And then you could like have your emote end in O. So if people spam it, it spells out Aurora.
Oh, Rora. Oh.
It'd be like Rora Star, Aurora Star, Aurora Star.
Oh, whoa, whoa. Hey, Jebby.
Hello.
Same.
It's been a day.
And I still gotta make chicken Kiev tonight.
You gonna give some to your roommate?
Oh, why not?
Not after the way they acted.
A pet from the Silas. Thank you. I need that tonight. Cause like, I don't know. The thing that freaks me out the most is just having someone in the house without like knowing someone's in the house.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like, uh, uh. Oh, posture check.
Oh, I'm setting up.
Thank you, Jebby. Very descriptive. We also gotta hydrate.
I've not drank since a hole appeared in my face.
Oh. Well, did it kill you?
I mean, not yet.
Please don't die by drinking water.
I've been told I should do like salt water mouth washes every now and then.
Yeah.
And also, I didn't know about this. If it does hurt, if I'm taking like paracetamol and ibuprofen, to not take them at the same time.
Oh, why's that?
I mean, I didn't say exactly why, but they just said, like you can take them, you can have doses of them in your system at once, but you shouldn't take them both at the same time. You should be like paracetamol like 1 hour and then ibuprofen the next hour or something.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense, I'm assuming. I don't really know why that would be the case.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe your body chemicals are like, all right, this needs to go here because it like take out paracetamol first, and then the ibuprofen's like along for the ride to where it's not supposed to be. I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
Same.
I'm just a rat.
I'm just a rat. Anywhere else I'd be a doctor.
But here I'm just a rat.
That's the I'm just Ken tune, rat.
I've not seen the Ken movie.
Probably because there isn't one.
Well, that seems ludicrous. What is this? What is this? Is this woke gone mad? Hang on, I need to go check my list of what movies are woke and what aren't, and see if I'm allowed to watch the Barbie movie.
God.
We are truly living in a golden age of just life in general. You know, people are so smart these days.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like mature, so rational.
I don't know if that's true, Jebby.
It might. This could be one of my famous Jeopardy 7 lies.
It could be.
My world famous talking out my ass.
World famous. Is that part of you talking out of your ass?
It's a gift that never stops giving. I feel like I mean it depends on how, life feels. I feel like I need to stream tomorrow to like if I'm in a bit of a better mood to make up for this stream.
Oh my god, same. Like, man. Oh.
Yeah, because I'm getting like, it's like breathing doesn't feel like too great right now.
Mm-hmm. I'm streaming with Etcher tomorrow, so yippee, 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 yay.
I don't have a stream planned. Nobody wants me on Saturday.
Everybody
Can
wants
I
you on
can I get
Saturday.
can I get a exclamation mark woohoo in chat, please?
Wrong, wrong stream, Jebby. Wrong stream.
I can't believe I have 3 Fluttershy sound redeems.
And they're my faults.
And I'm like, I'm not a brony, I swear. And people are like, yeah, right.
Hmm. And I'm
Based
just
on
in the
like
corner going.
the idea, that was based on the idea of being like part of the community or whatever. Like, I think the show's pretty good. It's for a target audience of like small girls, but it's a pretty good show. Kind of like Bluey. It's
Yeah,
a pretty good show.
it is a good show.
But it's not like fucking gripping adult like animation, but it's still good.
It can be good and not be gripping adult entertainment.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You should be like, this is cool, but it might not be your demographic. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you can still be like, that's pretty decent. But I'm not like in with the community.
Yeah. The Ronin community is questionable at the best times.
I I remember when there'd be times when comes back to the furry and like the brothers as well,
Yeah.
and they'd be showing me something, and it would be like, this thing's really funny, and the person who's made it's a furry, and I'd be like, I don't really care about the second part you just said there. Like I only really cared about the first part.
And
Like
they're furry. Okay, cool. And I'm a VTuber. I don't know what you want from me here.
I don't know, like I guess to me, when I've got that privileged background, it'd just be like saying like, hey, this guy is like their in-depth videos on the symbolism of the pathologic video games are so insightful, and also they're homosexual. Like, yeah, I good for him, I guess.
I don't know what that has to do with anything.
Yeah. Like, does that come up in like the analysis?
Pathologic?
No. just just a lot of fan community memes about two of the male protagonists railing each other. Okay. All right.
Very fun you say that while I'm cleaning rails.
Oh my god. Stop.
You stop. I've been streaming my butt off this past month for Gamers Outreach, and
Oh,
man, I am tired.
absolutely same. Like I've been doing like 5 or 6 streams a week on top of working full time.
Oh, damn.
And I'm tired.
Yeah. We're both just, whew, need a break week after this.
Yeah. We need to tag out, and Cassie and Archer can do 5 or 6 streams a week.
I don't think they're good.
We'll go have we'll go have a nap. I got 20 minutes of closing my eyes where I snored gently on the couch. Because my parents ordered McDonald's today when I got home.
Mm-hmm.
So I got about 20 minutes of closing my eyes on the couch before stream.
Thank you, Silas.
77 stop when you can. Hope you can rest well. Bless you. Yeah, Silas, you're gonna have to take over for me. Can you be the rat in my absence? Can you wear the cowl of Ratman?
I hope you liked
I
your
would,
Ratman commission.
I did. I can't put it on now because I'm using. Oh no, I'm not. I'm not streaming. That that that
Did
puts
you
a
just
spanner in the works.
hallucinate a stream? Christ on a cracker, Jeffy.
I like looked over and I was like, yeah, because I'm using like the PNG Tuber Plus like animated model, and I just see your stream. I see the chibi head, and I'm like, wait a minute, something's not right here.
Just da da da
Hang
da da
on a
da da.
second.
What?
I'll do my best. Can you say exceptionally inappropriate things?
On other people's channels.
Yeah. I mean, it would have been in my channel as well, don't worry. Can you ride the line? Can you somehow talk about the nastiest things while somehow not repulsing people from your very presence?
It's a tricky balancing act.
Yeah, and I think I've managed it. Have I managed it?
Probably.
Hey, there we go.
I'll take it probably.
Yeah.
I'll honestly probably spend a week after, after Spooktober is done, just getting out whoever wins his model.
Yeah. I feel like I'll stream, but between like the collaborative streams that we do, and I've been doing with Cassie, I've done like the last couple of weeks or whatever, or maybe just last week. And then like just the stream request games, which I've still got a few of those. I've got a 12-hour streams to organize.
I also have a
Whenever they come
12-hour
out.
stream to organize.
I've got. I think I've got 3. Yeah, I've got 3 to organize.
Oh my god, Jebby, you way underpriced yourself.
Listen, my community was a struggle bussing, all right. They don't have an affluent rat coming in here and throwing down dollar bills.
Once the rat when. Mora.
Oh, not really. So I already failed. Oh, Silas.
Oh, Silas.
I was.
And we finished Life is Strange yesterday, and man, I don't want to like complain about the viewership because like maybe people were busy, but like oh my gosh, there's nobody there. It made me feel so bad. It's like wow, maybe I'll never do the sequel because oh yes.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I don't know if people pop in and leave, you're like, what's wrong with me? But if people just never pop in, it's just like, guess everyone's busy, or they just don't want that game. And you're like, well, now that's why even though people have been like, hey, you should stream Zenless Zone Zero, and then like, the last like 4 times I've streamed it have been absolutely diabolical. Like no one's turned up.
It's like hard to stay motivated for a game when like no one's watching, you know?
Yeah, and I love playing that game, but I'm like you know, it could have just been really bad days when no one was available because I literally had a stream of that game where not a single person entered the stream.
Oh, that always feels so bad.
Yeah, so it was like it's not even like they saw my gameplay and they were turned off. They just didn't
I
come
do need to
in.
play Indigo Park. I need if I reach the 12-hour spooky games, I will probably play Indigo Park on that
I was
stream.
gonna say, don't make that like a 12-hour game because I did it in like an hour and a half.
No, I mean like it'll be included with other games.
Yeah, I've got 12
Yeah,
hours of
especially a
Mario
game you
Kart.
love. It's like, man, what do I do? It's like, on one hand, I kind of want to play, you know, a modded Stardew, but on the other hand, I don't think anyone will want to play it with me, and it's so hard to schedule. Because it's such like like playing Stardew on stream is like a commitment.
Yeah, if you want to like get to the end or something.
Yeah.
I see. I think Zenless Zone Zero to me gives me the same concern that Like a Dragon was, where there's for the story content, there's like so much talking and stuff, and there's like voiced cutscenes, and you just kind of sat there and watching it, and I don't like talking over it.
Yeah, that was the problem with Life is Strange, I think.
Yeah, and like the side content in Like a Dragon is so fucking funny. But then I got to the point where, because I really want to play the game, I was like, maybe I can just grind the side stuff, like the actual like mini games and stuff off stream, and I could play the story on stream. But then the story was like, I got like some quite like dry, like serious spots where there was like a lot of like introspective reminiscing, and
Yeah.
I was just like, I don't know if people are enjoying this. Like I love the game, but I don't know if it's like entertaining for stream, so
Yeah.
I ended up
And
stopping it.
honestly, that's why I'm always like so grateful for people who just sit and lurk. Because, like, if I'm like, oh man, no one chatted, but then I look at the summary and it's like, oh, you had like an average of 6. I'm like, oh, I had an average of 6. Oh, people were
Yeah.
there.
Average of 6 at my point in my career is like good stream. I like
Yeah.
average like 4 or 5. 6 is like I won.
Yeah, exactly. Could always make it into a highlight reel. True. But there's another problem of this is a personal problem for me. I cannot stand listening to my voice because big reason. My voice, how you guys hear it, does not sound like that to me. Because I have vocal dysphoria. And it's like the one part about me that it's like I wish I sounded more non-binary. Because when I listen to my voice, it's like, oh, I sound just like a girl. I just sound like a girl. I'm fine with looking like a girl, but I don't like sounding like a girl. I'm not a girl.
I'm not always fine with looking like a girl, but like you know, at least I got like the goddess model, and the updated ones are gonna have the androgynous style,
Yeah.
so you can flip it on and off. But you can't just do it with your voice unless you had a voice changer, I guess.
Yeah, and I don't want to use a voice changer. You know?
Yeah, same.
Oh, good. Damn it. Leaked our IRL in Discord. Oh god, let me see.
You go there and he's actually leaked. UIRL. God, what
Aw,
the
it's a
fuck?
picture of gold.
Aw.
That's really sweet, actually. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
I can't watch my own VODs because then I'm forced to like listen to my own voice, and it's just. Ugh.
Yeah, I remember you saying that you hated the way you sounded in the world famous Vegeta clip.
Yeah, that's just I don't know. That's not what I sound like to myself. You know?
See, I don't necessarily like hear me and feel like I don't sound like a man, but I when I hear my voice, I do be like I don't sound like that.
Yeah. Like I know most people are like, oh, I don't sound like that when they listen to their own voice, but like it's not just that for me. It's very much a, I do not want to sound like that.
Yeah.
And I know how to do vocal training if I really, really wanted to. But frankly, women tend to get a lot more views on the internet if they sound really femme. So it's like, well, here I am. Here we go.
Here you are. And that's the perfect excuse I use when I'm not doing so well. And it's like, well, you know, I'm not a big titted anime waifu. I'm a
You could
little
be.
idiot rat. Yeah, but then I got like this deep old man voice. It'll never work. People click on my stream going hubba hubba, and then I'll go, hey, what's going on? I'm Jebediah, and they'll go ugh, and they'll throw their phone against the wall. They were actually watching me on the PC, but they'll throw their phone.
Just throw their phone for no real reason.
Yeah, really hateful, honestly.
Hmm. You
They'll
don't like
they'll
a
load up.
manly rat woman? What are you, a homophobe?
Are you homophobe? Homophobe?
Ooh, Jeffy, let's go. Can we get Uwooby?
Uwooby.
Yeah, that's your Uwu name.
I mean, I guess.
Uwooby by a rat.
Uwooby Daya.
Oh my gosh, she's a Wooby Daya.
I'm so wooby. Why is this goddamn? It's rust, isn't it? That's why. It
It's
fucking
rust.
takes ages to get it off.
Oh yeah.
Mamma mia! It takes a while to get off.
Mamma mia, here I go again. My, how could I have let you go? That musical is weird.
I've heard it's good. I've never seen it.
I'm not surprised. I'm not sure I would recommend it. It's,
Yeah, but you wouldn't recommend the Rocky Horror Picture Show to me.
I'm not sure you'd get it.
What's there to get?
Homosexuality.
I can laugh at it from a position of privilege.
Oh, Jeb, you know.
It's one of those comedies where you know the homosexuals are like, haha, that does represent like that is the stereotype about us, and then the heterosexuals can go, haha, that's so true.
I remember once someone thought I was a girl because my customer service voice pitched. Man.
Damn.
When I worked at McDonald's, I couldn't take orders because they couldn't hear me over the mic.
I remember I couldn't really hear a customer for pretty much the entire call, but you know I could hear enough to like continue for the call, and I kept calling them sir, and I was like, "Is there anything else I can do for you today, sir?" And then I finally broke through, and they were like, "Do I sound that much like a man?" And I was like,
No.
I couldn't hear you, and I assumed, and I'm sorry."
Oh
You got a very deep voice.
no. Oh, that's horrible.
I also remember I had unfortunately, this joke requires the person's like a name. They were called like a Mr. Bossum,
Mm-hmm.
and I read it as Mr. Bosom, the BOSS like UM,
Mm-hmm.
and they were like it's Bossum, and then we laughed and laughed, we laughed heartily, and then he went it's not funny. I was like, oh, I'm sorry.
No. Oh, that would destroy me from the inside.
The secret was it was funny. It was hilarious.
It is funny.
He was like chuckling away for like a good solid minute, and we're talking like 1,000, 2 1,000, 3, like a solid 60 seconds, and he was like, it's not funny.
I also frequently get mistaken for younger than I am. Or older than I am, depending on who I'm talking to. Because, like, on the internet, I've had people assume that I'm, like, 5 years older than I am, and I'm just like, nope. Nice guess, though. But in real life, people are like, oh, are you, like, 12? It's just, no, not. Joys of a baby face. For real. Man, you should not play this game if you have a fear of height.
Well, you can trade places and you can deal with this muck.
No, I'm good.
I had a hiccup.
It sounds like you just let a soul escape your fucking vocal box.
What am I streaming next week? What are you streaming next week, Paint?
What? What? Excuse me? That took me
What
so
are you streaming?
Oh. Power Wash, Somnium Files, and Planet Crafters as of right now. Also Viewer's Choice. By the way, Viewer's Choice is active this week. I don't think anyone's donated so far, so if for as low as $1. Yeah, for this week I don't think anyone's donated yet.
Oh man.
To be fair, I've only streamed one other time this week so far.
Fair. Mood.
But yeah. If we don't raise anything by tonight or tomorrow, if I end up doing that stream, then we won't do anything for Viewer's Choice. It'll just be an empty stream.
Well, we still stream, but there'll just be nothing happening.
It's just an eternal BRB screen.
Yeah. BRB screen until someone donates.
So yeah, for as low as $1, you could pick what I play. Or if you want to help us get to that 40 mark, bada bing, bada boom, wiggle giveaway. I love the little wiggle emote. It's so cute.
It's so cute. I've got an unknown stream game, Batman Arkham Asylum, 12-hour streams. Halloween's over there, isn't it? I might do a 12-hour stream for Halloween. I think I'll be alone for that because I don't think any compadre is going to be available for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna end up giving away Halloween candy on Trick or Treat Day.
Yeah. I don't know when I'm gonna start my 12-hour stream. When do you think I should start it?
12 a.m.
Midnight?
Yeah.
Are you mad?
Yeah.
What are you, crazy?
A little bit.
Because, obviously, you know, I don't want it to be too late, so it'll probably be earlier than now, but it's going to go for 12 hours, you know?
Yeah. You have plenty of time to catch people in the Jebinet.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's going to be, like, a 4-hour window where I have viewers, and even stream elements will leave for the other 8 hours.
That's
You're on your own, Chi.
That's one good thing about having these little stream avatars. Even when people leave, I can pretend they're still here.
Woo!
I see all the little guys and I'm like, oh, there's a bunch of little guys. There's a lot of people here. Even when that's not always the case.
The games we play.
Games we play.
The things we do for love. the things we do for love.
Kermit voice, Kermit voice, Kermit voice.
That was just an RPG singing about his beloved Pokemon wife Reshiram.
Okay.
That was self-confessed Pokephile, just an RPG.
At least the Pokemon aren't real.
That was a man who said that he really wants to be consumed by the husky from Sims Freeplay.
What?
Just an RPG.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Silas. I'll have to make you a little wiggle emote.
That's good. $10.
Wow,
Where's
wait.
my $10?
Jeffy.
I'm a very envious person.
I'll
I'm
have to
very
make you a
enviable as
wiggle
well.
emote, Silas. Just go ahead and send your ref in my Discord somewhere. I'll find it.
Yeah, I'm not even talking about donation. I just want $10.
They want your money.
My money. Yeah, you know, like there's so many characters in ZZZ coming up that you know they're all looking good. I don't think there's been like a single miss in the ZZZ.
No, there have been a lot of
S rank
miss.
roster.
There's not been a single man yet.
Well, there's one coming up. There's one coming up next patch.
You got revolt. Now we are only $30 away from the goal.
I got PayPal. Yeah, they're having their first actual human male S rank character.
Who's not Brennus? That song has been so played all over my TikTok. It is stuck thoroughly in my head.
It's really captured the internet's interest. I like it from a purely brain rot perspective. It isn't my usual style. Don't get me wrong. It's probably not going to find its way onto my playlist.
Yeah.
But when they released an official 1 hour version of it, I did put it on to be the backing track of me working an 8 hour shift. Just for the meme, really. I remember one time I went to a bar and ordered some non-alcoholic cocktails just for the meme. I was the only one there to enjoy the meme. That was a lot of money spent for a joke that only I was laughing at.
But did you laugh? Did you enjoy yourself?
Yeah, they were very tasty drinks. I thought it was pretty funny.
Good for you, man. As long as you have fun.
Oh yeah, the list of male characters in ZZZ. You've got Ben the Bear. He's an A rank. Anton, who's got the drill arm thing. He's an A rank. And he's a human.
No, I thought he was also a bear. Damn it.
No, he's a human. You've got Lycon, the wolf butler. He's S rank. And
whoa, the internet is thirsty for him.
And you've also now got Seth, the PubSec officer with the riot
in my Discord,
shield.
I think, because I don't think I have DMs set on for anyone who isn't directly friended with me. I don't remember if I've directly friended with you, Silas, honestly. I don't really remember who I friended. I know I don't friend a lot of people. I get nervous about DMs.
That is true, and I still DM you often.
I know.
Even though you've mentioned that.
I've noticed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I just prefer... Because, like, in my mind, it's like, oh, this is, like, a public setting.
It's like, I'm not gonna yell at you in a public setting.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I am an absolute doormat. I would never yell at you.
I've got, like, such a thing about, like, worrying about people yelling at me. Even if someone, like, raises their voice at me, I, like, completely shut down.
It's like grabbing you by the monkey tail in Dragon Ball Z.
Just immediately disable me.
Yeah. It's like scruffing a cat.
Pretty much.
Just, oh, I'm a baby now.
Just a little bit of a raised voice, and I'm just. When I recover, though, I'm pissed. But like, in that moment, I'm just.
And we love you for it. We love you for it.
Being a little scruffed cat.
Would you? And but it doesn't count because they're not S rank. I was gonna say, would you count Seth among the human male characters in ZZZ?
Yeah.
Like, he's not S rank.
Because Nekomata is also human leaning.
Yeah, Nekomata's weird. Like they're like a cat girl type character, but they've got like kind of like a cybery kind of look to it. Wonder if they're like got cybernetics. And they're like, yeah, attach a tail to me. I really like cats.
Yeah. Honestly, a thing that kind of drove me away from continuing to play ZZZ is like the setting read very like cybernetic and cool. And then the immediate next storyline was just, you know, standard police. But then there's also an android. Like, why do I care about the police in this world? Why should I care about the police in this world? I don't really care about the police in this world.
I like the police in that world. I like most factions. I'm trying to think of any factions that I don't really care about. But I feel like they're the ones where you'll care about them more when you play their thing. And like, you know, when you don't see them, you're like, you know, that faction vibe isn't really for me. But they've been pretty good at catching my attention when I'm actually playing their story.
Yeah.
Sons of Caledon, I guess. I didn't really think I'd care anything for them, but their story was the last one, and you know what? There is Burnus, but in the actual story, I shed a tear. I shed a manly tear. Yeah, it wasn't like, I'm not gonna say it was like fucking, it was Kino, it was cinema, but it tugged on like something which weirdly like is like my weak spot in a way.
Do tell.
I guess like the strong like one who's like there to defend everyone, kind of like admitting they're afraid.
Oh, I do love that trope.
And just spoilers for ZZZ's 1.2 storyline. So they're doing this death race thing, the Toward the Inferno. And essentially, it's to take like this big explosive charge to the center of this volcano that's getting all ether corrupted, and to blow up the ether crystals there.
Yeah.
But due to some backstabbing chicanery from the other team, from the second in command, because they even set up like this guy to be like the villain. It's actually his second in command that's the villain, and he is actually, although he's rough around the edges, like this guy is still like an honorable, like powerful leader. But he gets backstabbed by his little Weasley second in command.
Ooh.
And it like advances the ether corruption there, and it's like nearly the end of it all. And Lucy's saying like, well, Caesar's like riding a bike up this pipe, he's gonna go like right to the center of the volcano to throw it in. And Lucy's like, "Don't throw your life away. We can just leave. We can go somewhere else."
Yeah.
And then Caesar's like, "Yeah, we can, because we're powerful. We can go wherever we want. We got bikes." Everyone else around here, like the children, all that, they're stuck here, and they'll die if we don't do something.
Yeah.
And then she like throws herself into certain death. And when she's like looking back at Lucy, she's like, "Don't look at me like that, or you'll make me like realize I'm afraid too," or something like that.
Aww.
As she's like falling into the abyss, and then obviously, you know, some chicanery happens and she survives, but she threw it all away in the moment, and that line, I was like, my chin was quivering.
I love that very heartfelt story, and then looking back at chat to see tip clips at Roar Scruff. Can I close this hatch or something to clean it further? No? Good shit. Yeah, I was really excited to see more of the, like, settings ZZZ, and then seeing that we were stuck to this, like, basically just a normal Japan street block.
Yeah.
Was very disappointing for me.
Yeah, it's a weird one where, like, the setting they've built for themselves, the characters you play as aren't really the type that can go, like roaming around the world.
Yeah.
And that's kind of an issue as well, because, like, you get these people, and they're doing things where you can move around them, but the setting itself as well, there wouldn't be anything to do in free roam unless you were to lean into, like, the actual, like, human enemies more.
Yeah.
Because the Ethereals only appear in the hollow zones.
Yeah.
So it
And
would
I
be
was
a
kind
free
of
open world
expecting
that
the
would just
Haz,
be empty.
like, I was kind of expecting it to be like, oh, well, you have the normal world, and then you could free roam the hollow. Like, that's what I was
Yeah,
expecting.
they might go into that, or they might still be. They're doing other things, like messing around with, like, leaving the TV mode behind and trying other things instead.
Yeah.
They're doing the TV mode just for, like, special events, but it wasn't in the last story mode at all.
Damn, at all.
No, but, like, the special events have been getting, like, really creative with the way they're using it for, like, rhythm puzzles and
Yeah.
stuff like that. The next update's gonna have, like, almost like a Pokemon mystery dungeon mode where there's no fighting, but you go around to get experience. You build up a little party that follow you around on the board, and you bash into things to attack them.
Mm-hmm.
There's some cool ideas, but yeah, a lot of people will, like, hate the TV mode, get rid of it. I like it, but I guess I'm the kind of person where I'm like, well, I want to do free roaming. I'll just go play a different game.
Yeah. It's just, I really want to know more about the ZZZ world, and it's like, well, that's unfortunate.
I feel like being there at ground zero means it's getting real slow dripped in.
Yeah.
It's kind of like joining Genshin, like, 4 major, like, patches in. There's, like, so much to do.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder what it would feel like to start ZZZ, like, 5 years from now.
Ellen would be dog shit.
I mean, Ellen's
Poor
still
Venti.
powerful, but I guess in a way, because what was I thinking? Oh yeah, because I was saying, like, I don't know how they're gonna top Jane for Anomaly, because Jane does critical assaults, and I guess you can do, like, Anomaly of different types, but Bernice is off-field Anomaly, so you can use them together. Like, you can do Bernice's thing and then swap to Jane, because Jane is very on-field. You want to attack as much as possible.
Yeah.
But Yanagi, who's the next one up, so that's, like, 3 Anomaly characters out of, like, 6 that have come out
Yeah.
in a row, essentially.
They're really anomalying us, aren't they?
Yeah. I mean, Ellen was the only S rank attack when they came out, so then Zhu Yuan came out. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, their thing is, because the element system in that, if you inflict them with one element and then inflict them with the other, it kind of does, like, a burst amount of damage of the first element.
Mm-hmm.
So if you inflict burn on them, burn, like, damages them over 10 seconds. If you then inflict assault on them, it will do another 10 seconds worth of burn damage immediately.
Yeah.
And this Yanagi's thing is that they trigger that without getting rid of the burn, essentially.
Yeah. And another problem that I
So-
have, and I know a lot of other people have had, is people are spending, like, a lot of money to get these characters, and you can't even, like, look at them without going into a battle.
Yeah, they're working on that, but even then, it will just be like walking around town, and then you go to a shopkeeper and you'll swap back to the character you're supposed to be playing as.
Yeah.
So that's definitely a rough one because people like playing as their favorite character, and there's not really the space to do that in the way ZZZ
Is
is structured.
formatted. Yeah.
Yeah. I like it, but it's not. It's an antithesis to the gacha style.
Yeah, which you never want to have an antithesis to the gacha style as a gacha game. That's how you kill your game. You know what I mean?
I know. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm enjoying it.
And another thing is like, I found the marketing campaign for ZZZ kind of annoying with how it felt like I was lied to. Because like they had all these like, oh, like 80 free pulls, and it's like, oh great, where? Oh, you just played the game to get them. You said these were free, not 20 plus hours of gameplay. You said I would get free stuff for joining.
See, I feel like this is where being a smooth-brained idiot comes into play in my benefit. Because I didn't know anything about ZZ other than the fact that I was enjoying Genshin.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, I guess I'll give this a look at. So I was just like playing the game, and I was like, wow, they give me so many fucking free pulls. This is crazy. Like I didn't know about any marketing about how they're gonna go out or anything.
I was like following the marketing, and I was like super excited because, Genshin is so stingy, and it's like, oh wow, maybe I'll actually be able to like pull something good and have like fun with it.
Yeah.
Then I got 2 of the same character on like the first day, and I was like, okay.
Okay.
Like that's honestly something that like immediately killed my excitement.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that. Like, you wouldn't want it to be like a constant public system, but you'd probably want to be like, all right, for the first person, like when they're first doing it, maybe throw them an S rank bone, maybe try and like throw in a thing so we don't get the same one twice in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Like how my first ever 10 pulling Genshin, I got roughly.
Yeah, just.
And I was like, oh, S ranks are easy to get in this game.
Like, I feel like there needs to be a balance between making them, like, an amount of challenge with getting an S rank or 5-star, where it's like, oh, yeah, I feel lucky when I get one, but not so hard to pull that it's like, oh. Oh. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like you get a decent. I don't play gacha games very often, so I'm not really the best person to ask.
I've played a lot of gacha games just because I like to see what I can get without spending money.
Yeah.
I usually don't play them for very long though, because most gacha games have pity systems that are too generous, where you're like getting an S rank every like 5 pulls, which sounds great until you're playing and it's like, oh well, there's no excitement anymore,
Yeah. I totally forgot I was calling. Oh, cool, let's go. Yeah, I live in that like smooth brain dreamland where I'm like marketless. I just hear about the name of a game and I'm like, I can still give this a try. And they have like no like hype for it. I'm just, if it turns out good, I'm like, oh, awesome. So I feel like that's why I enjoyed Cyberpunk when a lot of people hated it, because I didn't follow Cyberpunk for shit.
Yeah.
But then when it came out, it was like everyone's raving about it. I guess I'll give it a go. And I was like, yeah, it's a great game.
Yeah.
It feels enjoyable to play, and I'm not like, they said we'd be able to plant an acorn in a forest and watch it grow in real time. I'm not like caught up in any of that. They didn't say
Yeah.
that. That's what people said about Fable back in the Xbox, like the original Xbox days. It didn't happen. The technology was not there for that kind of thing to happen.
Yeah.
But the original Fable was a masterclass in bullshit. Legendary bullshit connoisseur Peter Molyneux. He's made great games before, don't get me wrong, but he
Bad
was like, and
marketing.
the more time you spend in the sun, the more tanned your character will get. But, like on the exposed sections of skin. So if you're wearing like a t-shirt, you'll have like an actual tan line develop in real time. And no, none of it happened.
I'm sure that went well.
Yeah, it was like it was one of those where it's like if what he's saying is real, then this is like the most like absolute game changing RPG in the world, and it just came out to just be like a good RPG.
Yeah.
So, which means everyone's like, this is the worst piece of shit in the world. Nothing that was promised is here.
Like that one, oh, what was it called? No Man's Sky?
Yeah.
People got pissed at that one. But you know,
I've
you gotta market your thing by actually telling the truth, I guess.
Yeah. You got like marketing's, getting your foot in the door, but then you got to keep them there. When there's refund policies,
Yeah.
you got to keep them there. And you want customers down the line, not just the initial burst of customers. And that
Yeah.
needs word of mouth.
Any good game needs word of mouth.
That's why I'm paid by Hoyoverse to talk about ZZZ anytime the patch comes out.
I mean, you could probably get a sponsorship. Hoyoverse gives out sponsorships like candy.
I would fucking nut if I got a Hoyoverse
Dude, you have to like sign up
sponsorship.
for it.
Where do I do? I'm doing it right now. I'll be like,
I think
hey,
it's
I
like
will
Stream
stream your game.
Elements.
I will stream a game right now. I'll be sponsored for it. Maybe not right now because I just pulled something out of my face. But as soon as I'm back from that, I'm so in there, Chief. That's what I'll say to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And also, Hoyoverse is one of those companies where like I feel like have a hobby of just like, how can we upset our players this patch when it comes to Genshin?
Yeah, the different teams. It's kind of weird because like they've got like 4 gacha games out now. I guess I've only really heard about Star Rail and Honkai Impact.
Yeah.
But then there's features in like some of them that aren't in others that people like. Why is this not in there? Like I don't think there's any like holding on to like energy that runs over in Genshin. Like still.
You
Um,
can use, yeah, you can technically just, oh, I turned this into resin so I don't have to play today.
yeah, but that only caps at like 5 or something,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's
Which is like,
ridiculous.
yeah, but like ZZZ has already added you have like 10 days worth of energy that you can build up as a reserve battery and then spend whenever you want when you've got like a day to go crazy.
And it's just, I feel like Genshin has the most active player base. Just let them have it, Genshin. God damn
Yeah,
it.
but like I think Honkai has that as well. So,
Yeah,
but
every
then
other game has
Z's
that.
playing.
You know what every other game also has that Genshin doesn't for seemingly no reason? And it upsets me thoroughly.
What's that?
Genshin doesn't have like a little pity counter of this, like on the side of your,
Oh yeah,
yeah, you
yeah.
have to
When
like
I was trying to
calculate
figure out
that
what people were
yourself.
talking about,
Why?
yeah, it's like, what do you mean I've got to go through this list, but list them 5 at a time and keep count of how many pages it's been since I saw an orange text.
Yeah. Like, that would be so simple to just implement. Why? I don't get it.
Listen. Thus ends my defense of Genshin.
listen.
Yeah. I and this is, I guess, like the possible gacha curse. I pulled Chiori, um, and then immediately, like, there was no more wind in my sails for that game. Um,
Yeah.
and I really enjoyed fighting with Chiori and Navi on a team. Earth Element, Geo, Unga Bunga, just hit you real hard
If
constantly.
you hit it hard
No,
enough with the rock, it'll stop moving.
yeah, there's no like, oh, then I'm gonna douse you with water, man. I'm gonna hit you with Dendro to sprout a seed, and then I'm going to use lightning to accelerate those seeds into projectiles. And no, I just hit you real fucking hard. Um, with her like cannon thing that like gets stronger the more shielded they are.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love that kind of mechanic where it's like I'm super fucking tanky, and then I'm gonna use that tankiness to blow you away.
The thing that took this, like, took the took the wind out of my sails when it comes to Genshin is really just like the game is like almost balanced so that like people can go anywhere as long as you're like mid-level. So once you get to like high level, there's no like high level areas that actually challenge you.
Yeah,
I can get rid of almost any boss in like 4 ults, and the ult charge so fast, and it's like, wow, guess I have to like wait 5 minutes for it to respawn.
yeah.
Let's go like make a snack.
Like, I know. Zenless is still in this. Do we not have like a ladder I could use to get up to that back area? I have to climb it over you. But
Huh?
this patch is adding like an endless. I don't. I think it's like a tower climb where your agent's health carries over from fight to fight.
Yeah.
That sounds like it's going to be fun for pushing my comp.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm just more powerful in Zenless, or it's just easier at the moment, I guess, because I've not managed to do floor 12 of Spiral Abyss in Genshin, but I
Dude, floor 12
am.
of Spiral Abyss is like unfairly hard compared to literally everything else in the game.
Yeah,
That
but
thing scares me.
I am clearing all the floors with S rank every cycle in Zenless for the Shigi defense thing, which is, I guess, similar because it like resets like every cycle or whatever. I don't know how often. There's different buffs in it. You got to like assemble 2 teams to tackle like 2 different waves.
Yeah.
So I wipe that every time, but I'll sweep that even.
Yeah. And you know, that's
So
kind of the
I
funny
don't
thing about
understand.
Hoyoverse games. They're all the same.
Yeah, luckily I've not been playing Hoyoverse games for so long that I'm like, oh my gosh, this again.
I played I played Genshin first and I was like, oh wow, this is like really creative. And then I played Star Rail and it's like, oh, okay, so this is like Persona. And then I look at like the game systems and it's the same as Genshin. And I'm like, okay, that's it's a little weird. And I'm not
That's
the
what I
biggest
laugh at.
fan of
Like,
like the Persona system, so guess I'll wait for Zenless Zone Zero. I'm sure that'll be unique. And then it wasn't.
no, I like it because the upgrades for Zenless are called like Mindscape Cinema. So people say like M6, but
Mm-hmm.
the icon for it, the main word there is cinema. So it's C6 still for like a fully upgraded person, just like in Genshin, it's C6 for Constellation 6.
My gosh.
Um, and obviously, it's like weapon refinement. You can still use R for refinement, but their weapon thing is the W engine, so you can still like say weapon as well, like weapon 5.
Yeah.
But then yeah, refinement is still the key word there as well. So I don't know,
Yeah.
it's pretty funny. I
It
don't know,
is.
it ain't broke, don't fix it. I guess.
I guess, but like,
I don't know what's left to clean.
apparently we got the underside of these panels somewhere.
This I can't get on top of it. That's the issue.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, it's just it feels like the same game with like 3 different coats of can't, because I've never played the first game, so I can't speak on Honkai. Also,
Apparently, it's similar
apparently
to
I've
ZZZ.
learned, like, they keep reusing the same characters in uh Honkai, Star Rail, and Genshin. Like apparently there's like a thing where they each have like a specific character, and like, I think there are like 5 different versions of this character among these 4 games. And ZZZ doesn't
Yeah, I
even
think I've
have
seen
any
like
yet. It's like, what the?
yeah, I think I've seen where it's like, oh yeah, that's like the Raiden Shogun of this game.
Yeah. And it's just, so you've reused the same character 5 times. Why?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I guess.
And I wonder how much of it is them being like, we've got this awesome setting for a game, and then like the head office is like, yeah, listen, this monetization model is what's already worked. Keep doing that.
Yeah.
Like, this is the Hoyoverse brand. This is how we do it.
This is how we do it, yeah.
I was jumping to the top level of that tower from the satellite, and I just saw it get picked up and shift. I had an actual sinking feeling as I descended.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Do you want to keep talking about Hoyoverse games?
Sure. What else is there to talk about Hoyoverse games?
I don't know. What else is there to talk about? Hello.
Hey.
Got it.
Hey. Where's the pedestal door handle? This thing? No?
I'd think that would be the pedestal door.
It says it's the pedestal door, but the handle is not its own object. I'm so confused. And at like, what point do I say, is this just the same game with a different coat of paint? You know?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. I guess it's weird, like, because I prefer fighting in Zenless Zone Zero a lot more than in Genshin.
And that's valid.
So it's like I enjoy that. I already know how a lot of the systems work for
Yeah.
now. But I guess if I'd been playing it for like 5 years by now, I might be like, oh my god, can I get something different?
Yeah. We did
Because I hadn't been playing Genshin
it!
for long. For you.
Woo.
Oh.
Mm.
Ugh.
Wah.
I can't believe there's a hole in my face.
Neither can I, buddy. We finished the
Fucking
first of the
thinker.
Muckington files.
Yes. What's next up? Oh, I watched you do that. I watched you on stream choose the gnome fountain.
Oh!
Oh, what is this? The Urban X U2?
Oh!
I've got the
Ew.
jungle theme for it.
I have all the themes for it, but
You remember when we used the Urban X U2?
not really. Oh, it's so... It's not very powerful, is it?
No. I bought all the skins though now.
I should do that too.
I'm strictly retro.
You're straightly retro?
Strictly retro.
Oh,
It's a
straightly
reference
retro.
to I mean, sure. It's a reference to well, the David Firth animation. Um, I can't. Oh, it's called The Latest Model, and
I can't use my
it's
trident
about
here.
no Trident's only for the high-powered gun.
I'm
No
frowning.
Trident. Actively going to swap level. Yeah, it's an animation. Essentially, it's about like you know, like fads, like oh, I have like the latest toy and all
Yeah.
that.
You know what I've noticed
But
recently?
go ahead.
That's kind of been happening with video games like a lot recently. Like one game will get like really, really popular for like a month at most, and then no one will talk about it again.
Yeah, like I feel like it gets like signal boosted as well. Like remember when Stellar Blade was being talked about,
I do.
and people were like, "This is like the Jesus of gaming. It's going to destroy the wokies forever." Um, and then it came out, and it was just like it was just a good game.
Yeah. Or like
And then people were like, "Okay,
what's the Space Marine one called again?
Warhammer 40K Space Marine 2."
No, the other one.
What happened in it? What do we know about it?
The like killing bugs like for the
Oh, Helldivers.
yeah, that one was really popular and then got replaced by Space Marines.
Yeah, well, that was a weird one because it's obviously massively satirical in it being like you are just a replaceable cog in the machine. But then a lot of people, obviously, you know, it's that thing where, you know, if you joke about something, there's people who believe you're being absolutely serious, and they're like, hell yeah, brother, let's go.
Oh yeah.
Um, so then there was the divide over that of it being like, why do you have to try and ruin everything? Why can't you just accept that it's beautiful, like, you know, American supremacy game where everything, where like, you know, everything's beautiful and amazing in
Yeah, I
suburban
wonder.
America.
Yeah, I wonder, buddy. And like I've kind of avoided like probably not the best idea for a streamer. Like it would be probably very easy for me to grow if I followed the trends, if I had the money to follow these game trends.
Yeah,
But ultimately, I think it's a show of wealth. I think it's a show of like,
yeah,
oh, I can afford the new game as soon as it releases.
yeah. It is. It is an awkward one. When you don't have the money to do that, when like, you know, because I guess you can't control what the audience are looking for, and when a new game comes out, I guess people are looking to see what's going on in that new game.
Yeah.
But then it's like, do you want to be one of the 1,000, possibly like one of the tens of thousands channel playing that game? And do you want to be on page like 74 of streams playing that game? Or do you want to
Mm-hmm.
continue doing your own thing where you're on page 1 of your little tiny like niche game?
Yeah. And like, no one's gonna think about it in like a month. Like, oh, what's another game that just like blew up and then you haven't heard about it for like forever? Pal Worlds.
Um, yeah, Pal World, absolutely. Like that was like, oh my god, like Game Freak are gonna be thinking twice. They're gonna be shaking in their boots after this. A month later, um, they don't give a shit.
I have not heard anyone talk about that in literal months.
I'm kind of interested in playing it a little bit at the moment,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not like the only real connection it has, I guess, is that because there's other games like it. Like I think in Ark, you can like capture dinosaurs and like you can set dinosaurs and doing jobs or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's not the first game of that type. It's just the first one to do it like a Pokemon-ish skin.
And none of the assets even mesh with each other, really.
I've not paid too much attention to it. I've not got far enough in it to like pay attention to it really. But
I've only
I
just
know
seen
it's
like
real
videos
edgy.
of it. It's just, yeah, it feels like a game for teenage boys.
It is real edgy. Like there's like you're like, oh yeah, you can like cut up your pals for food and there's like swearing in some like the item descriptions and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Because I feel like yeah, we need finally get a mature Pokemon game. It's like it's not really a mature Pokemon game. It's just
An edgy
it's just
Pokemon game.
yeah, it's a Pokemon game with like violence, like quite heavy violence. But I think it's like zero punctuation. Yahtzee game reviews when he was like just because a game is like 18 plus or whatever doesn't mean it's not childish.
Exactly.
You know, like you can be 18 plus and be I think that was it. Like childish doesn't mean fun for all the family. I think that's the actual quote he said. It's like you can be a childish game where it's just all like stupid like violence and like kicking decapitated bodies around and stuff and fucking poop jokes all over the place.
Like,
And that
do you
doesn't mean
remember
it's for everyone.
when
It means
those
it's the kind
like
of game kids like.
really violent Flash games were all the rage?
Oh yeah. I lived in that age.
Yeah. And I was like a little too young for most of those games to be appealing to me because, I was playing Flash Girls Go games. I was not playing Happy Wheels or whatever it was called.
Oh, I was never really a Happy Wheels person, but there was some where it was like, like that bit where I was playing Resident Evil, with the slow mo thing.
Yeah.
Like there were ones like that where it was like surviving its waves of enemies, and you're like slowing down time as you're like dodging left and right and using like your mouse like aim and shoot people.
Yeah.
I clocked some hours on that.
And there's
Not gonna lie.
nothing wrong with a game being geared toward middle school boys, but like we don't have to pretend that it's not, right?
Yeah, like that's the thing, it's just like I don't know. Yeah, I love some edge, but that doesn't. There's not like mature storytelling. It's childish.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know. Sometimes when you're in an edgy mood and you want something a bit edgy.
Yeah, and there's
but
nothing
sometimes
wrong with that.
yeah, sometimes like I ended up
Bye,
end up getting a
Silas.
Nintendo console. Well, bye, Silas. Hope you have a fine night. Yeah, I ended up getting a Nintendo console because I was like, I love my hyper violent, grim, dark, horrible world as much as the next guy, but I kind of need a palate cleanser.
Yeah.
Like, I need something to resensitize me to the violence, so it has effect again.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I can just keep
Take
playing
care.
just day after day, game after game of just pure like absolute no hope world kind of game. I need something
Yeah.
bright and colorful where the cast say wahoo as they do a triple backflip into the abyss. And then I'll go back and I'll play my grim dark no hope fear and hunger games and
it'll
and
actually hit.
yeah, because I won't be desensitized to fucking seeing the message of like it's like the god's stinger pulsates.
Ugh. And I've never been like. There's a reason the only shooter I was ever into used to be Overwatch. Because I like the like bright, colorful characters and world that has like an ounce of hope to it.
Yeah.
I love horror games, but it's just not as fun when it's supposed to be an action game.
I was thinking that just recently. Difference between Resident Evil and Silent Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, I've not played every Silent Hill, but like I guess Resident Evil and a lot of other horror games. Resident Evil typically ends in a very James Bondish fashion of like the place blows up as you escape in like narrowly in the last second after beating your enemy in a final battle.
Yeah.
Compared to like a Lovecraftian horror game, which is where the best ending is you manage to defeat the enemy, but you are so crippled by the horrors of what you've seen as you kill yourself.
Yeah.
And that's the best possible ending. Obviously, the worst one is the world is taken over, and enslaved.
Yeah. You know what game I
And
would
then
love to play with you on stream? Or actually a series of games. I might have the entire bundle.
go ahead. But yeah, what I was going to say before that though is
Oh, sorry.
Resident Evil. That's all right. Resident Evil has an actual victory at the end of it.
Yeah.
Like you survived, you stopped the outbreak. Things are going back to normal now. Whereas you get like games like Silent Hill, and it's like, and it was all in your head, and this is just you trying to deal with your horrible traumatic past,
Yeah.
or like, and you came out of the abyss alive, but you're forever changed, and this person has died, and nothing will be the same.
Yeah.
And that's what I think might be like an upside of Resident Evil, is that it actually has a good ending.
Yeah.
Like there's a happy result. Like I played Layers of Fear recently, and like every ending of Layers of Fear is like,
Sad.
yeah, like the true ending is you are stuck in the loop for eternity trying to paint masterpiece and never finding it.
Yeah.
And that's it. There's no like victory. There's no finality. There's no feel good moment at the end after finally conquering the horror.
Which,
And I feel like that is what works in Resident Evil's favor a lot.
yeah. I usually prefer the more somber tone for my horror stories, which is why I treat Resident Evil like an action series.
Yeah, absolutely. I always feel like Resident Evil is the best to me for my like survival horror experience. It's the best at the start, and as it goes on, it slowly gets worse and worse
Yeah.
as you get more powerful, and the enemies are more obstacles than like monsters.
Yeah.
Um, Even like the ones like Resident Evil 2, the police station section is amazing, and then the sewer section. It actually this just goes on to like the video essay I want to do. Backtracking. When the areas have backtracking and you have to think about like where you're going, what monsters you leave alive, and all that, is
Mm-hmm.
where it's peak to me. And then as you get into later sections of Resident Evil 2, it becomes more linear. You don't backtrack, you don't go along the same path repeatedly.
Yeah.
And instead of it being like monsters you need to think about and worry about, they're just one and done. So if you dodge past them, you don't have to worry about them again.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, I don't know. Anyway, game series you like to play?
Oh, I would love to play with you on stream. I don't know if you really know this series, but Devil May Cry. You know this
I know,
series?
Devil May Cry. I've not played a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
I've played 1, 2, and 3, and a little bit of 4, but I've not like played them to completion. I played 2 to completion, which I think is the controversial one.
2 is the one everyone hates.
Yeah, but
2 is the one everyone says is not canon.
I think 2 is supposed to be like the ending of it all. It's like the final one in the chapter, and then everyone after that has been like between the games. Weirdly, I don't remember the story.
No,
I
2.
know you could play as a girl. And because me and my brother played it, and there was like he was like, "Well, I'm playing as Dante," so I played as the girl.
Mm-hmm. 2
Same with
is known among
Tenchu.
the fandom as just the one that's questionably canon. Because nothing else ever references it. And it
Yeah,
hardly references anything else. But DMC is a series that was developed because of Resident Evil. It's like Resident Evil if you took out the horror.
yeah. It's actually weird because I'm sure you've probably heard this like 1,000 times, but when they're trying to make Resident Evil 4, they made a game, and they were like, "This game's awesome, but it's not Resident Evil," and that was
Yeah.
Devil May Cry.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then they were making a game. They were making Resident Evil, and it included it was kind of like paranormal and set in a castle, and it included, I think, a subplot including a girl being trapped in the castle with I think with a dog.
Yeah. And they were
That
like, this
became
is
Haunting
great,
Ground.
but this is the
Yeah.
Resident Evil.
They were like, "This is great. This can stand up on its own. We're gonna make this Haunting Ground." Beloved cult classic, psychosexual horror Haunting Ground.
I would love to play that one.
Don't let your memes be dreams. And you know what? Spoilers for Haunting Ground. It ends with
Happy
you
ending.
leaving. Yeah, like in Capcom and people being able to leave and go back to a normal life.
Haunting Ground and DMC are like the two halves of the Resident Evil game, and interestingly, I don't think Asher likes either of them.
I remember. This reminds me of what I was saying to Cassie. I don't know if Cassie's ever made a shot about it yet, but where I'm like, Resident Evil 4 is my favorite game, or like it was my favorite game for a long time, but it wasn't my favorite Resident Evil game.
Yeah.
So which is weird because obviously a Resident Evil game is a game, but I'm like no, because when I want to play a Resident Evil game, I play like Resident Evil 1 or the 2 remake, but when I want to play my favorite game, I play Resident Evil 4.
Yeah. Also, heads up, the dogs are whining. Grandma might be home, so I might have to run. I don't know yet.
No, we're at 32%. We can finish in time.
This one is slow going because we don't have our good stuff.
Yeah, these like gnomes have been given a once over, and there's tons of dirt still on them.
Oh yeah. But like, yeah. Resident Evil. Yeah. I would love to play DMC with like both you and Cassie because you two are into Resident Evil, and I don't think Cassie knows pretty much anything about DMC.
Maybe I know more than the average idiot on the street, but I know barely anything about DMC as well because I don't know. When I was playing it, I guess I was too young to really follow or care. It's kind of like back then. I may have held a controller and run around in Resident Evil, shot zombies, but I couldn't really say I played the games. I didn't like figure them out and solve them.
You weren't processing them.
Yeah, the first Resident Evil game I was old enough to actually process and like play to completion was Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
But I watched my family play the first few, so I guess I still have that nostalgia part of it in there as well. But I also don't have issues with tank controls.
I have hella issues with tank controls.
I feel like when you play horror games, I said this as part of. I've said it on a few things, but I remember mentioning it at the end of Bendy. A lot of horror games just aren't that good. Being video games. Part of it is intentional design, where it's hard to defend yourself to make you panic.
Yeah.
Because you can't control yourself perfectly. And another part of it is it's just a little janky.
It's just a little janky. Horror is one of those things that's the easiest to make on the lowest budget possible.
Yeah, like they got an idea and a story, and they put some time into it, but it's like this fighting system's not worked out very well, but it works. You off?
I might have to be.
Right, we may as well wrap up now, then.
Yeah. Just wrap up as we're, just upon 3 hours.
Yeah.
Let's.
Do you want to raid or do you want to just dip?
Yeah, let's go ahead and raid a Tora.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep this goal up for the next stream I do. But yeah.
Oh yeah. You gotta contact Silas about what game.
Yeah. If we don't raise more by tomorrow. But yeah,
It's
hi Star.
tempting.
Okay, I am going to. We're going to go ahead and raid a Tora. Don't let me forget that I have to do a wiggle for Silas.
I
And
will.
yeah, thank you all so much for joining. Thank you for mostly lurking. Always nice to have y'all around, and I will see you all later. Bye bye.
Bye.
Where's my end button? There it is.